Hello, and welcome to Claire and Bloom, where I share my love of fragrance, body care, and beauty. In this video, I'll be reviewing the new Platinum fragrance from Bath & Body Works. Thank you so much for stopping by, and let's get started. Bath & Body Works recently launched a standalone scent called Platinum, and I'm assuming it's a limited edition signature fragrance for holiday. It is available now online, and I believe in all stores as well. In this video, I'll review the new Platinum fragrance as well as other products in the collection, and I'll also do a few comparisons with other scents. And if you want to see many reviews or what's coming up on my channel, you can join me over on Instagram at Claire and Bloom. Platinum comes in many different products, basically the full assortment they usually offer for a signature scent. I picked up the fragrance mist, mini perfume, body lotion, body wash, body butter, and single wick candle. I'm also interested in the full-size eau de parfum, but I'll have to wait for a good sale to pick that up. Platinum comes in a gray bottle with a decorative label, but it has a faceted cap, so the items unfortunately do have a higher price tag. Frankly, I don't think the cap is enough to warrant the higher cost, but it won't matter if you pick it up during a sale. I do prefer the faceted cap and fancy label over a fully faceted bottle because those feel more plain to me. The packaging design matches the name, and I like the iridescent sparkly portion, which reminds me a bit of Life of the Party from a couple years ago. This does feel holiday-ish to me, maybe more for New Year's, and while it's nice, I don't find the design to be anything spectacular. I also don't like that the bottle is opaque, so I won't be able to see how much is left. Moving on to the fragrance, Platinum has notes of sparkling bergamot, silver blooms, and patchouli musk. And this opens with a pretty floral and the sparkling bergamot, which is slightly sharp and has a little brightness. The blooms are fragrant but not overwhelming, and it feels kind of like iris to me, though it could have another floral as well. The patchouli musk isn't overly earthy, it feels more woody, with a warm, powdery sweetness. I wouldn't call this a really sweet fragrance though, it's more of a citrusy floral with a powdery, musky feel. I do like this, but I'm not sure it will be a love for me at this point. Platinum does feel very perfumey like many of the previous holiday signature scents, and the scent has some similarities to those as well, which I'll go over in the comparisons later in the video. However, I feel like it isn't quite as strong as some of those past signature scents. I haven't watched any reviews yet, as I try not to do that before I do my own, but I haven't been able to avoid seeing a few comments here and there, and this is once again getting the old lady label like Luminous did, presumably because it's floral and powdery. Personally, I love iris in this type of scent profile, and I am not an old lady, so I feel like comments like that are just not helpful. I think this scent is pretty and elegant, and well suited for special occasion and evening wear. Next, I'll share some quick thoughts on the other products in the collection, starting with the perfume. I only have the travel spray right now, and it of course feels stronger than the fragrance mist. I get the same slightly sharp, bright opening, but the floral and patchouli musk feel a bit stronger. There's a subtle powdery sweetness, and overall the scent has a sharper edge than the softer, slightly sweeter fragrance mist. And as far as the body lotion, it of course smells similar to the fragrance mist, but it feels a bit more floral and musky. It's both creamy and powdery, with perhaps a little less sweetness. I don't buy Bath & Body Works body creams anymore unless there's no other option, so I opted for this version instead. Layered together, the mist and lotion give me a stronger mix of the citrusy floral and creamy powdery sweetness. I think it's pretty, but it's still nothing super unique. I haven't tested the body wash yet, but in the bottle, it has a little more of the citrusy brightness and also smells a bit sweeter. I was happy to see that there was a body butter for this scent, but then was disappointed to find out it was a lotion. I don't really like glittery or sparkly lotions, but I went ahead and grabbed one to complete my set. It smells sweet and creamy, and is quite shimmery as expected. I also picked up the shimmer mist, which looks really sparkly. The shimmers are silver, and the overall presentation of the shimmery liquid with the packaging is really pretty and fun. And finally, I grabbed the single wick candle, which has the same notes of sparkling bergamot, silver blooms, and patchouli musk. I haven't seen a 3-wick candle for Platinum yet, so I'm not sure if that's going to be released. On cold, this smells more patchouli heavy than the mist, musky and subtly sweet, with a touch of the bergamot and a soft floral. I wanted to share several comparisons since I think this scent has similarities to others in my collection. First up is Bath & Body Works Pure Wonder, with notes of iced rosé, star jasmine, and warm white amber. And this is a subtly sweet white floral with powdery amber and a fruity touch. The jasmine is very fragrant and a bit sweet, and the iced rosé note doesn't really feel that alcoholic to me. It's more like they added a lightly bubbly fruity syrup. These are both perfumey florals with a powdery quality, but Pure Wonder feels more sweet and bubbly and fruity, while Platinum is musky and warm. Next is Bath & Body Works' holiday signature scent from last year, Luminous, which has notes of ruby currant, gilded iris, and praline amber. And it's a warm, sweet, powdery floral with hints of red currant and a bit of a dark feel. It opens with a sparkling quality, and I like the mix of slightly sharp red currant and powdery iris, along with the sweet, warm amber. This is the first scent I thought of when I smelled Platinum, and they do have a similar warm, powdery floral because I think they both have iris. Luminous is stronger though, and has added sweetness from the praline amber. I also prefer the red currant and Luminous to the bergamot and Platinum, so overall I do still prefer Luminous. I do have a full review of Luminous on my channel with a bunch of comparisons if you want more detail on that scent. Then I have Bath & Body Works Dream Bright, and it has notes of sapphire berries, night blooming orchid, and crystallized vanilla. And this is a fruity scent with dark berries and a prominent floral that doesn't feel overwhelming. It has a sort of icy feeling, and as it dries, it's more of a sweet vanilla with berries and a touch of powderiness. I never really loved this scent, and while it does share a similar perfumey floral feel to Platinum, I don't think they're that similar due to the berries in Dream Bright. Platinum is more powdery and musky and has a bit of sharpness. Next is Bath & Body Works Sensual Amber, with notes of golden amber, wild berries, orange flower, lotus petals, and creamy sandalwood. And this is a very warm, woody, ambery scent with a soft floral and a nice amount of sweetness. The berries add a hint of fruitiness, and there's a bit of brightness as well. The sandalwood does feel creamy, and the amber is rich and sweet with a powdery quality. These share a warm, powdery floral sweetness, but Sensual Amber is more woody and a little sweeter, while Platinum is more musky and earthy. They don't have similar notes, but they do have a very similar quality. Then I have Bath & Body Works Life of the Party, which has notes of pink citrus, bubbly prosecco, jasmine, and shimmering vanilla. And honestly, it was mostly the packaging that made me want to compare these. This one opens fizzy and a bit boozy, with bright, sharp citrus and a strong jasmine. It's fresh and warm and perfumey, with a subtly sweet vanilla that I think pairs really well with the bubbly citrus. These are both perfumey florals with a citrusy touch, but Life of the Party has the added sweet vanilla and the bubbly feel, while Platinum is warmer and more powdery. And finally, I have one perfume comparison, and that's Lancôme La Belle, and its notes include patchouli, warm vanilla, and spun sugar. And this is the classic sweet, powdery iris scent with patchouli and a gourmand touch, and I have a limited edition bottle, but this is the original fragrance. These share what I think is iris and patchouli, as well as the powdery quality, but La Belle is sweeter and has a syrupy blackcurrant versus the brighter bergamot and Platinum. They do have a similar feel, but La Belle is much closer to Luminous than Platinum. So that's it for my review of Platinum from Bath & Body Works. I'm sure there's a lot of other comps I could do, like Into the Night and other perfumey florals, but I think you get the general picture of the scent from the comparisons I just went through. Overall, I do enjoy the citrusy floral and powdery musky feel of Platinum, but again, it doesn't beat Luminous for me, so I don't know how much I'll reach for it. I am still glad to add it to my collection though, and I'll consider picking up the perfume if I see a good sale. Let me know what you think of this scent and if you're going to give it a try. Thank you for watching, I hope that you'll subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.